Janas mentioned something about a classical corner being an entire show. Mark Janas is doing a series of classical corner. It's going to be a whole show. It's going to be once a month. It starts on January 27th, which I believe is Mozart's birthday.
Yes.
He looks great. So make a reservation, come and see it, and give you a little taste of what classical corner is. I give you Mark Janas.
Why do I play this? It's Mozart, it's famous Mozart, but there's another reason, which is I actually thought of something that has to do with breaking resolutions, because Mozart, as you've noticed, when a piece starts, we have a sense of what key it's in normally. This C, 1 chord, 5 chord G, 4 chord F, 5 chord. That is the strongest resolution in music. I've told you before, it's based on the overtone system. The first note that's away from the C is a G, is the dominant. And there's another pull, which is that G, that third of the G chord wants to resolve to that C. So it's a double here. Okay, that's a resolution. It's a cadence. And in music, when you resolve the chord, it's a resolution. Now, who broke the resolutions? It is a resolution. So who broke the resolutions? Well, the biggest breaker started out one time an opera like this. They called that sometimes the beginning of atonality because it was Wagner, Richard Wagner, the German, and he did not adhere to the normal rules of starting in a key. Oh yes, I'm in C. What the hell key is this? In fact, it's called the Tristan chord because it's the beginning of Tristan and Isolde. He continues through the opera, and it's resolution after resolution of not what you expect, because you don't have to go 5-1. You could also go or there's so many different ways to resolve the chord. This particular piece I'm going to talk about has constant, what we call suspensions. That's the suspension of the fourth note, 2, 3, 4, resolving to the 3. So suspensions, but suspensions can have a whole sense of the chordal structure. And in this piece is one constant suspension from beginning to other. I mean, the keys are constantly changing, and if you just listen for those cadences, now the cadence is where something ends and something begins. In a sense, the cadence, which is the one chord resolving to another, are constantly flowing. I've played this before here, but it's so appropriate for breaking resolutions. I'm going to play it again. It's the Liebestod from the opera Tristan and Isolde, and this is a transcription by Franz Liszt. It ain't easy, but anyway, nothing Franz Liszt wrote is easy. In fact, people often said about Franz Liszt, the very first time that he played anyone else's music was the best, because he actually played was on the page. After that, he would improvise whole cadenzas, add octaves. They said he could play the piano while reading the paper. I mean, this man was amazing. So he wrote the transcription of this piece for solo piano. It is actually quite a dynamic big soprano, like Birgit Nielsen, who can sing the notes that go all the way through the orchestra. So I miss those notes when I play it, but still it's a marvelous transcription. This is Wagner's, Richard Wagner's Liebestod, but as transcribed for piano by Franz Liszt.